of righteousness, the perfect blend of service in love of the congregation of Mother of Carmel has dawned as this day, the celebration of the second Rani Mega Fest 2023. Good things multiply, bringing new reasons, and that is the law of nature. New flowers, new fruits for every man to live and give thanks for the abundance. This newborn, known on behalf of our management, the principal and staff, I feel greatly elated to welcome the dignitaries of this memorable occasion, Reverend Father Advocate Sergeant Joseph Vicar, Lourdes Foreign Church, Gandhipuram, a beloved Mother Provincial, Reverend Sister Shalini, our educational counselor and principal of Avila Convent Matriculation High Secondary School, Reverend Sister Siji, all the intellectual managers and principals, all the diligent academic and administrative staff to this wonderful second Rani Mega Fest. A hearty welcome to all.
Thank you, students, for the divine presence that we felt all the way.
Thank you, girls, for the splendid performance. Every rhythm brings to our mind the untainted victory, the crowning glory of your victories against different schools, both in the district and state, also in the national levels. A hearty applause never ceases for your undeterred confidence and determination. Congratulations, students. Well done.
A very good afternoon to all. Our chief guest, Reverend Father, Advocate Sergeant Joseph Chiramban, Vicar Lourdes Foreign Church, Mother Provincial, Reverend Sister Shalini CMC, Provincial Superior of Rani Province, counselors, managers, principals of different institutions, sisters, teaching and non-teaching faculties. A warm welcome to this celebration of Rani Mega Fest 2023. Let my voice, my service, my abilities, my heart and soul exalt God. Even every step, every moment of life. The fresh sunrise and God's gracious blessings have certainly brought us all together today to share and rejoice this Rani Mega Fest 2023. With awe and reverence, I stand here on behalf of the Rani province to extend my glad phrases of welcome to the Supreme Gurus of different levels who have gathered here to enhance the richness and purpose of today's Mega Fest. Avila Auditorium has witnessed ample occasions that has brightened the life of thousands. And so does today. One could feel the positive vibrations as the chairs hold predominant dignitaries this memorable day. The nerves and veins of our Indian Constitution are the foot soldiers. These soldiers hold different offices in different professions. The world today seeks peace and harmony, which is strongly believed that it roots from home. And the major role is in the hands of such officials. Our superior guest, Reverend Father Advocate Sergeant Joseph LLM, comes under the glorious ordinance in the year 2010. His service had been moved in the North India, working and servicing the society through different schools as the director of St. Mary's Convent ICSE schools, Punjab, and also the director of St. Francis Convent ICSE, Amritsar. He has also been the former regional director, Syro-Malabar community in Gujarat. His devotion to the divine call marks his service as the assistant priest at Marathakara, Ullur, Paruvil. Also as the former regional vicar at Trichy and now as the vicar of Lourdes Foreign Church, Gandhipuram. His humbleness in service and his active participation in any common activity is noteworthy. To such a noble personality, I extend my warmest welcome on behalf of every individual gathered here. Welcome, Father. Power and influence can never frame a perfect leadership. It demands integrity, vision, courage, empathy, and perfection. These leadership virtues frame the remarkable craftsmanship of our beloved Mother Provincial, Reverend Sister Shalini. Her mastermind in every activity for the province gives us a perfect understanding that which the prudence of the Holy Spirit, she charts down every activity that glorifies God, giving fruitful results for the society. I feel immense jubilation in welcoming our Mother Provincial to this marvelous fest. Welcome, Mother. Each festival celebrated stays as the landmark of our spiritual growth. Every nun take up the oath of unceasing service. They take up the role of responsibility and acting as upstanding managers and principals, fulfilling the cause of righteousness. May I take up the honor this moment in rendering a warm welcome to all the managers, principals, and sisters of all our reputed institutions. Welcome all. The wheel weaves as the wheel wills. If a wheel stops a particular place, it does no more weaving. The role of teachers are like wheels that has to keep running to weave the splendidness hidden in our students, bringing into light that adorns the aura of their learning. Teaching, therefore, falls under the noble profession who refines the rugged rocks into sparkling diamonds. I feel glad in rendering a genial welcome to all the teaching and the non-teaching staff and every member of all institutions. Before I close, let me share a few words. Opportunities may knock at our door once, but it is always in our hands to seek them, even when you don't find them. Your sincere urge in doing good to others shall surely open broader doors to new projects, new your world. Wishing one and all a rejoicing, memorable day ahead with my special greetings and best wishes to all the participants. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, dear sister, for the perfection of warmth in your welcome.
Brighten your torch to light others' path. Let your inner flame shine forth to proclaim the very characteristics of our wonderful Creator. It's time we commence this auspicious occasion, the celebration of Rani Fest, by lighting the traditional Kuttuvilakku. We request the limelight of the day, Reverend Father Advocate Shajan Joseph, the Vicar, Lourdes Foreign Church, Gandhipuram, to light the first phase of the lamp, followed by Reverend Sister Shalini, Mother Provincial, Rani Province, Coimbatore, Reverend Sister Siji, CMC Educational Counselor, Rani Province and Principal, Avila Convent, Reverend Sister Teresita, CMC, the Principal Representative, Vimal Jyoti Convent Matriculation High Secondary School, Reverend Sister Liz Jo, CMC, Manager Representative of Infant Jesus Matriculation High Secondary School, Mr. Ravi PT, a teacher representative from Lourdes Mata Convent Matriculation High Secondary School, and Mrs. Shanti Vijay Kumar, teacher representative from Little Flower Convent Matriculation High Secondary School, to light the other phases of the lamp. May the wick glow the paths of righteousness that brings glory to the name of the Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Experience is a boon. It makes one get enlightened so that he never stops into darkness again. Accumulated knowledge can bring facts into existence, but rich experience brings you into light the real meaning of our existence. This afternoon, we are blessed to have such an awe-inspiring guest, Reverend Father Advocate Sergeant Joseph, who has completed his Master-in-Law, hand in hand completing his day-to-day service to his clergy vocation. It is truly an experience bounding in to be present at this moment to hear his discourse. May I request Father to address the gathering.
Respected Sister Provincial and dear Sister Principal and my dear sisters, dear teachers, it brings me greater joy and immense pride to be the part of this wonderful gathering. But I am little bit nervous too because I am not talking in my mother tongue. I am not able to talk in Malayalam, I think, yeah. And even I am not able to talk in Tamil also. Tamil എനിക്ക് പുരിയാതെ. എനിക്ക് തമിഴ് பேச வராது ஆனா இதயம் பேசுவேன். But I like Tamil Nadu. You know why? Can you ask why? That I have written in Malayalam. I will read it out. Means தமிழ்நாடு இங்கே வர எல்லாரையும் வாங்க வாங்க என்ன வெல்கம் பண்ணுவாங்க அண்ட் நம்பி வருவாங்களே நல்லா வாழ வைக்கும் தாய் தமிழ் தாய். So that way I really love Tamil Nadu. I like Tamil Nadu, and the most beautiful language I can say that is Tamil. Because the Tamil language, you know, it is the best language. We can respect a person through the language. And why I'm standing here, I know Sister Siji has told me that you should not say that you are a pavam. You genuinely speak whatever comes in your mind, and but I am really overwhelmed because, you know, I born and brought up in a rural village in Kerala, and I did my studies in a Malayalam medium school. So I was little, you know, disturbed. The only thing which is backing me up is my confidence. So only because of that I am standing here, my dear teachers. Today I would like to share with you 3 messages since we are commencing this event. The first message, I prepared 2 messages, but when I reached here I added one more. In the Bible, many Catholics will be here, right? So in the Bible, which is the first miracle Jesus performed? The miracle at Cana. That was the first miracle Jesus performed in the Bible, we can say, in the book of John, chapter 2. So what happened? Jesus and his disciples with his mother went to participate in a marriage function. The most delicious item they served during the time of marriage was wine. And they lost they got the wine drained out, and they got terribly disturbed because they lost wine. And Mother Mary came to know that they don't have enough wine. And Mother Mary came to Jesus and told, my son, they don't have wine. And Jesus told to Mother Mary, my time has not come yet. I'm not there to do anything for them. And Mother Mary was such a confident lady, and she turned against the servants and told that, just do whatever my son tells you. And they were ready to do whatever Jesus was about to tell. And Jesus told them what? To fill the jars. 6 jars were there. And the servants filled the jars with water. And Jesus blessed over the jars, and the water turned into beautiful wine. What I noticed is that after serving the new wine, the people who enjoyed the taste of the new wine, they asked, "Why did you keep hidden this new wine? Where from you got it?" All inquired for the source of the new wine. And it is written in the Bible, no one knew where from they got the wine, but only the servants knew where from they got the wine. My dear teachers, only the servants knew. When a child is coming to school, he will be getting the education, he will be growing up, reaching to heights, and all will be inquiring what is the source of his success. And the teachers will know, because you are the source of success of every individual. So you are the servants in the hands of God. So my dear teachers, what I want to tell you is that you should know yourself. You should have a kind of identity, awareness you should have. And you should have an identity, awareness, and the professional identity also, you should have an awareness about your professional identity, where you are working. So I have written some notes like connected to CMC congregation and all. With much pride, I would like to read those things, Actually, when I was in Punjab, a teacher at the time of chairman's visit referred our school to the village school and the educators as village teachers. But in a nice manner, our chairman, Father Xavier, rectified them and their mindset and their perception. And he asserted that don't categorize the school as the village school or the teachers as the village school teachers. But this is a school, an integral part of an international education establishment. We have already 150 schools in Punjab. So this particular school is the part of this big educational establishment. And the teachers also should think in the way that I am the part of big educational establishment. So that accordingly we have to upgrade ourselves, accordingly we should grow in our confidence, accordingly we have to grow in our personality. With regard to CMC congregation, I tried to make a research about a CMC congregation. CMC congregation is well established in India, even beyond the India also. So CMC congregation, they have 13 provinces in Kerala, I think, right? 13 provinces. And they have 12 provinces out of Kerala in India, in other states, and 4 regions. And my dear teachers, the activities of CMC congregation encompassing 549 schools and 14 colleges. And I have noted somewhere, 62 healthcare centers, I think representing Vimal Jyoti Hospital, some sisters are here, I think, right? 62 health centers are there under the CMC congregation, and 99 NGOs, multitudes of scholars, and 6,259 sisters, committed sisters coming together to take up the responsibilities of this congregation. And my dear teachers, we are the part and parcel of this wonderful educational establishment under the guidance of CMC congregation. So that mindset you should have, that perception you should have. And my dear teachers, you should try to grow in your own personality, I would say. This is only my message. You should know yourself. You should know your strength, and you should know your professional identity, and you should grow accordingly. And the last thing what I want to tell you is that, my dear teachers, it is my humble suggestion that it is the message of the time, alarming message of the time. You should be aware about the legal side of our country, especially connected with our teaching education system. For example, very recently I came across a case. That case is, it's a very tragic and pathetic case where a teacher is framed under section 306 and section 107. What happened? A girl committed suicide. And this girl, in her suicide note, mentioned the name of this particular teacher. And she mentioned that this teacher teased her and became rude with her. That is why she is committing the suicide. And what happens? All the, human, the people will turn against, the sentiments will turn against the teacher and the school and the institution. But this teacher has not done anything from the feeling that this girl is going to commit the suicide. There is no mens rea. There is no mind that this girl is going to commit the suicide. But she got framed. She got framed. And fortunately, I would say we are, waiting for a fair judgment. Fortunately, it is written in the suicide note that enne avamanapaduthi, teased or something like. So it was argued that it does not come under the purview of abatement of suicide. That way we could argue, we could bring out that teacher from the issue. We are trying to bring out that teacher from the issue. And we are waiting for a fair judgment. My dear teachers, whatever you utter, any word you utter to the students, it will be counted, it will be scrutinized, and will come, whether it will come under the purview of abatement or not. So you should be very much aware about the legal perspectives and legal scenario where we are living. So this much, we are already running late. Thank you so much for giving me a wonderful opportunity to come in front of the beautiful, audience. At my childhood, I was very panicked to come and stand in front. I was very panicked to come and stand in front of the teachers. But now I feel so cool and happy to address you all. May God bless you all. May God bless you, your family life, your professional life. And in a special way, I thank Sister Siji, who is my mentor. Thank you so much for providing me such a wonderful opportunity. Let us all stand together to share the light of knowledge to the new generation. May God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Sweet memories are like sweet fragrances. They not only bring images, but also intense relationships. This spiritual fragrance is none other than our beloved Mother Provincial, Reverend Sister Shalini. The divine glow on her face draws us closer to her heart. Her beauty is a rich perfume that speaks hope. Her richer smiles uplift our soul. There are a lot of hidden treasures unearthed in every of her addresses. And today, she is here to disclose a new chest. Dear sister, the podium is all yours for the command of your articulation.
Respected Father Sajan, Vicar of Lourdes Foreign Church, Gandhipuram, Reverend Sister Siji, Educational Counselor, Sister Sayujia, Healing Ministry Counselor, Principals, Managers, Reverend Sister Patrick, ex-provincial, all the sisters, and my beloved teachers and non-teaching staff members. A very pleasant day I wish to all. Really, I feel proud to be here and cherishing the memories of my past. In many ways, when I see your faces, I'm really grateful to God. And we never thought we will come together like this one day. After leaving each school, we will be thinking, I was thinking, that's over. Then we will be going to the next. Then we will be there. And now this is the day to come together, to learn together, and to interact together, and to share together, and like that we are growing together. And really we are proud. Father told what is CMC. When we heard that, we also are very proud because this is such a big firm and we are all under that one atom in that. Like that we are growing and joining together, it has become a very big firm. So dear teachers, what I want to tell you now, I don't want to give you much instructions and advices. Morning onwards, you were getting enough and more. And I heard the morning class also was delayed till 1:30. You were sitting just like students and listening to the motivator. So I don't want to do injustice to you because I was a teacher. I know the mental ability of each one, and after few minutes you will be disturbed, though you are teachers also. So I don't want to disturb you like that. Not only that, you are waiting for the entertainments. Your own colleagues, maybe yourself, are taking part in that, waiting for that such events. I know very well. But a small incident. Once, a banker was going to his bank, and while going, he saw one legless beggar at the side street. Every day he used to see this beggar, and he used to toss one coin to his cup, and he will tell, "Give me one pencil." At the side of the beggar, there were so many pencils, and he told, "Give me one pencil." He doesn't want any pencil, but he will insist to get a pencil. This man will give that pencil, one pencil. And after getting that pencil, this banker will tell, "You are a merchant." Then he will go and he will start his work. So many days passed like that. One day, this banker didn't see the beggar. And he looked at that place, he was not there. But he went as usual and forgot about him. After a few months, he was happened to go to the town, and there he saw near the bus stand, the concession bus stand, this beggar was sitting there in a small shop. His curiosity increased. He reached there. Then this beggar was telling, "I hope that you will come one day somehow." Then he said, "You are responsible for being me here in this shop, in this small shop. Always you used to tell me you are a merchant." And after a few days, after hearing this, I started thinking, why should I think that I am a beggar? Instead of that, why can't I think that I am a merchant? He started thinking like that, and he started selling his own pencils, lots of pencils. Like that, he started a small shop. Why I told this? Teachers, we all are inspirers. We are giving inspiration to others. We are the motivators, we are the mentors, and when we go to the class, we have to give positive words, and from your mouth and from your presence, they have to get the positive vibration, and they should have a happy life inside the classroom. For that, always support the children. Instead of using negative words, instead of discouraging them, instead of getting depressed, we also have so many problems. but don't take those things to the class. Instead of that, give some time to them and spend with them and understand them, show some concern to them, and show that you are the real mentor. Definitely, I'll tell you, after few years, now you may not get the reward. After few years, they will come back, or when they see you, they will tell you, you were my mentor, you were my real role model. Because of you only, I am like this. Because we have heard so many like that from our experience. So, dear teachers, this is our role in the classroom, outside, wherever you are. I don't want to prolong. One more small thing. Another incident. That is one ethic master, moral science, ethics master, was giving an extra assignment to his students. And he told, I want to give you one assignment. 15 of them showed up. And he divided these 15 students into 3 groups, 5 each. And he called the first group and pointed out one particular spot and told them, reach there within 15 minutes. And he told, if you are late for 1 or 2 minutes, your grade will be decided. Then after that, 2-3 minutes later, he called the second group, second 5. And he told, go to the same spot, and he gave 45 minutes. What injustice. Then, after a few minutes, he called the last group and told them, go to the same spot and gave 2 hours. 2 hours to reach. And all the 3 groups left, and without knowing knowing to them, he arranged 3 students from the drama department from another university and asked them to act it out. One after few yards away, and he was sitting there holding his hands on the head and mourning like anything, as if he was suffering with great pain. After few meters, another one sat down, face on the floor, and he was pretending like unconscious. And the third one, near to the finishing point, he was lying down and as if he has got some epileptic seizure. Then the master was observing from far. Then what did he see? He could see the first group without any disturbance. They reached to the destiny without disturbing anybody. From the second group, he saw 2 remained. 3 reached the destiny, 2 remained, and they attended the last one who got the epileptic seizure. They were attending that and they reached the destiny. From the third group, he could see 3 remained, and these 3 attended all the 3 patients. After that, they reached the destiny. What does this teach? Because of our busy schedule, we are tightened. We are not able to do any good to others. So life is very simple. Only once we can live in this world. So we have to make it easier. What we are supposed to do, we have to find out time for everything, to do good to others. That is the synaxis maxim, go and do likewise. All the teachers are very familiar with that. I'm very sure so many projects, so many activities dramas, skits, songs, so many things you have done within this year, 1 year. So I want to tell you, spend some time with your children, find out their need. They are hungering for love. They are seeking for someone to understand them properly because splitted families, so many problems at home, nobody is there to take care of them. So when we are teachers, this is our role to be like a mother, to be like a sister, to be like a friend. If you are able to do all these things, what Father said, these kind of problems will not come to our schools and we will be very friendly with them. They will admire you, adore you, and love you like anything. Be good Samaritans and do good to others, and wish you all the best for the coming entertainments. At the same time, I am very glad and happy to see you all. Thank you for your presence and for your cooperation, and wish you God's blessings throughout your life career. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sister. Your magical reference of incidents give us lessons to choose our attitudes towards our profession. It is truly remarkable.
The word thanks genuinely turns that the receiver is someone special all the time. Here comes the moment to render our official gratitude for the superior guests and gathering. I humbly call upon Reverend Sister Therese, CMC, the principal of Lourdes Madha Convent Matriculation High Secondary School, to render the vote of thanks.
A warm and graceful afternoon to our valued chief guest of the day, Advocate Reverend Father Shajan Chiramban, Provincial Reverend Mother Shalini, Education Counselor Reverend Sister Suji, all the counselors, loving managers, respected principals, worthy teachers, my dear sisters, friends, and everyone gathered here. Thanksgiving is a time of togetherness and gratitude. I'm humbled and honored to be the one making closing notes and propose vote of thanks and acknowledge the contributions of those who did really hard to make the day a beautiful event. This is the day that the Lord has made. We experienced that this is the beautiful day that Lord made for us. On behalf of Jairani and the entire fraternity of Jairani province, let us extend a sincere gratitude to the Almighty God, for He made the day as it is. With His graces and blessings, we are able to be here. So by good fortune, let's thank the good heavens. On behalf of the entire community gathered here, I extend really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Advocate Reverend Father Shajan Chiramban, who spared his valuable time from his busiest schedule to grace this occasion. First, he took an advanced bile that he's having some language problems, some stage fear like that. But within a second, with his few tips, he put us in his bottle. And he made us concentrate to him and enjoy the way that he spoke to. With the good parable, with the good example from the Bible event, the miracle at Cana, he awakened us to come to the point to go and do what God says. It was an important message for us. Today we are lucky that we got a chance to hear from you, get your insights, what inspired us. Definitely, it will make differences in our future events. You shared certain examples of the current events, which is a cautious thought for us to be aware of. We are all inspired with your thoughts, and this platform, let us make sure that we will be updated. We know that we are not updating, we will be outdated. A special word of thanks for your encouragement that we are on the dais of molding the future. And it deserves a special word of appreciation, the way of excellent coverage of the topic that you choose to share with us. So, on behalf of the entire community gathered here, let's give a big round of applause and gratitude to Reverend Father Shajan. A special word of gratitude to our beloved provincial, Mother Shalini, for your dedicated service, valuable guidance, and sincere prayers. Let us give a happy round of applause to Mother. Your leadership and visionary are great life lessons for all of us. I would like to take this opportunity to record our heartfelt thanks for you for your logistics support and guidance for all the institutions. You are a person extending always all sorts of opportunities for all of us in the entire matters. Thank you, Mother. Now I want to acknowledge Reverend Sister Siji, the Education Counselor of Jairani Province. We know that no event can take shape without a hard-working leader. It is the dedication and enthusiasm of our leader, the organizing person, that proves the success of the day. An event of this dimension involving your eminent hand, this mega event cannot take overnight. You have indeed put the best of your effort to make this unforgettable event a grand success. Let's give a hearty round of applause and gratitude to Reverend Sister Siji. Let's extend thanks to all the staff members of Avila for the enormous cooperation within the organization of this gala event. The wheels start rolling weeks and months ago. It requires planning and a bird's eye for details. You have been fortunate enough to be backed by Reverend Sister Siji, the eminent leader who is well versed in this job. So let's give a big round of applause to Avila community. A special word of appreciation goes out to the dedicated team, that is the provincial team, who worked tirelessly behind the scene. That is, with their teamwork, hard efforts and commitment, and their attention to details that ensures the smooth functioning of the day. Thank you to the provincial team. A special mention of thanks to all the principals for being the catalyst that stimulated the teachers to do the best and standing as the pillars of strength as what the teachers are doing today because of the encouragement of the principals. Thanking you, all the principals. With deep sense of appreciation, we thank our worthy teachers for your untiring efforts. I'm short of words for your involvement and willingness to take on the completion of the task beyond the comfort zones. You are the budding rock stars, did hard work to make this event joyful with your impressive performance. Without you, the first is not been achieved excellence. we are waiting eagerly to enjoy. Let us express our gratitude and appreciation to our worthy teachers with a joyful applause. I am immensely thankful to teachers Ms. Bessie and Ms. Jacqueline and all the other team for your efforts towards anchoring of today with your own ideas and elegance of explanation, and your handling the stage proficiency, which need to mention deep sense of appreciation. I would like to thank all the people who worked behind the scene to setting the stage with professional details. A special note of acknowledgement to all the supportive and housekeeping staff. In conclusion, let me extend a big thanks to each one of you who made this fest a memorable one. We value you and the every moment that you stay in CMC Jairani family. Your presence has made a difference, and we hope that the knowledge and connection gained today will have a positive impact on all of us. Let's have a hearty round of applause with gratitude to everyone who took part in making the occasion special. Thank you once again, and we look forward to future opportunities to come together and make differences. Thank you all.
Thank you, dear sister.